Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a February budget with me. We're going to be doing a setup. I hope you guys went and watched my January results. I've learned a couple things, I've taken some notes, and so I'm ready to get February's budget all set up, and I hope you join me. Please like and subscribe if this is something you guys would want to see more of, family finances and how we budget. But other than that, give it a thumbs up and share. It's the greatest compliment, and let's get started. So here is the February budget kit that I'm using. It's from Sarah Marie Stickers. And I'm using Planner Kate's expense tracking stickers. Real quickly, I'll share the colors with you. So this one's going to be unbudgeted. This one, I believe, is shenanigans. This is household, gas, and family grocery colors. Last month, I ran out of all of them, or the family grocery and shenanigans. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I learned a couple of things from February's budget, and I'm hoping to apply them this month. So let's just go ahead, and I'm not a perfectionist, so this really doesn't have to, I don't know, be perfect, I guess. So we'll put that washi up there, and it's February's budget. So on this side, I'm going to do a monthly budget. And just a reminder, our family is paid weekly. So I realized from January's budget that I budget by paycheck, not by a monthly budget. And I think that's what was screwing me up for so long, is that I would do it a monthly budget without doing any check-ins or anything, and I would just wonder, like, why am I going over? Why am I going over? So when I do our monthly budget setup, I actually create that budget from our lowest expected paychecks. I hope that makes sense. So these aren't exact numbers. I don't share our income, but if we were only expected to get $800 per paycheck, I would do 800 times 4, which would give me 3,200. Again, I'm just throwing out a random number, but that's how I make up our monthly budget, is by our lowest expected paycheck amount. So I know what our lowest paycheck amount is, and my husband's income is variable, so weather can affect it. Weather has a lot to do with it. If he's working shifts, or if he's doing night work, or if he's doing overtime, like, so it is variable. It's not a consistent amount. So I don't, when I use this amount, I go off of just a super basic 40-hour paycheck, assuming that he works all 40 hours and there's no overtime and all of that other good stuff. So yeah, it's a lot that I have to consider, but you know, I've been budgeting our family finances now for a while, so I feel like I have a good handle on it. So I just wanted to double check my setup on it. So again, I don't share our income. I really like you guys to just focus on the process and not so much the numbers. So that's set up there, and I think I need 1, 2, 3. So we have, actually, I'll do that all at the end. Let me see how I set up January's. Sorry, I'm going back and forth because this is only my second time. Like I've mentioned before, this is like a new system. Total income. So we'll skip 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, and put right there. So total income. Total income. Right there. And I'm sorry if you see that it's not straight. That doesn't really bug me. And then we'll do a little breakup line in the page. I think that's what I did here too. My voice is a little raspy because we went to Monster Jam last month and I swear I caught a bug. I am like one of those people that if you sneeze and you're 10 feet away, whatever sickness you have, I caught it. Even if you are that far away, I swear, that's me. So that's what happens when you go out into crowds in the middle of winter. So then we have our variable expenses that I need to set up. That's good. Variable, and then fixed expenses. So just a little bit on the variable and fixed, and this can differ for everybody, but I did it based on what changes and what doesn't change. So fixed expenses obviously never change. Like I will get that right all the time, $19.99 for Netflix, that kind of stuff. And then variable is like gas, family groceries, even though that's pretty much set in stone, gas, family groceries, household, what else do I do? Oh my gosh, shenanigans, and that's about it. And then we have unbudgeted. So that's how I decipher what's fixed and what's variable. Okay, so first line item that is up is household. Our next line item is gas. We have family groceries. Shenanigans and unbudgeted. And also, these first 5 are also the 5 that I track on my monthly view. And if you saw my January results budget, I really, really enjoy seeing like kind of that overview of what's happening with our expense tracking. And then we have sinking funds. Sinking funds. I have a holiday cash envelope sinking fund. So I take out what I contribute in cash every month. And like I said, I probably need to up that. Internet and cell phone. Internet, cell phone. Our utility. Our dog Sierra, our family dog. I wrote it last month in 2 lines, but it's more predictable, so I'm going to combine it into one. My husband and I's allowance. And lastly, savings challenge. And if you saw how I play that game, I roll a dice to see how much we're going to save. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I had one of my kids need something real quick. So there's our variable, and I will total that up as we fill it in. Going over to fixed expenses, we have a rent increase this month. We have water increase. That's going to go up too. We have life insurance. Our car payment. Netflix and Disney, which I'm assuming everybody does too. But I like seeing these on other budget videos because I like to see if other people are paying what we pay too, because I feel like that kind of differs. So this month we have no fishing subscription, but we still have our light box, our ring subscription, WW app, which is a Weight Watchers app that I am using. We have no gym, cancel that as well. We have Crunch Labs. This is for my son. And then we have our savings. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that down. I don't think I'm gonna forget anything, but if I do, I'll just move the sticker up. Okay, so there's savings. And over here is where I'm gonna do weekly check-ins. And let's see. The weekly check-ins are pretty simple. I do it both ways because I'm still not sure how I want to track some stuff. So I do week, category, spent, remaining, and any notes. So I track it by the week. We have categories, so which one it falls under. Okay, weekly setup. We have the week that I go by, the category, how much I spent, remaining, and then if I want to do, which I don't know, I'll just put notes, I guess. So I need 5 of these. I'm going to speed this up because it is actually going to take a long time. Okay, so there's my weekly check-in all set up. For all intents and purposes, I might just bite the bullet and get some stickers done for that. So yeah, that's that. So let's go ahead and go through our expenses. Let's see. I have some notes here. So all right, so last month in January, I budgeted a little too much in my categories, but I realized I need to go off of my paychecks, which is really kind of hard to explain. So, but I'm gonna budget $200 for household. For gas, I'm gonna budget $400, and this is for the month. And these are going off of more last month's number versus our lowest paycheck. So let's see how that works. $1,900 for family groceries. And I think for shenanigans, I budgeted $400 last month, but I'm gonna be a little more conservative this month. So last month I budgeted $400, but I spent $800, $888. So I think I'm gonna be more conservative and budget $600. Unbudgeted, I always do 0. But I do have an account cushion in there, and so that kind of covers our unbudgeted. Sinking funds, I said I wanted to contribute $900 last month, but I ended up only doing $450. So I'm gonna say $500. Holiday cash, I'm gonna do $40. And I'll take that cash out and put it into my holiday envelope. Internet, I'm gonna budget $91. Cell phone, $63. Our utility, $580. Our dog, let's see, $165. And her dog food is $55. So let's budget $220 for her, and that will include a groom with a tip and her dog food. Let's do $200 for our allowance. That was great. Savings challenge. That can range from anything because I roll the dice, and whatever the number is the percentage that I save from the paychecks. So I'm gonna leave that blank. So rent is actually going up this month, and we are gonna pay an increase, I think $227. I'm actually gonna write that in pencil because I'm gonna have to double check that. But our water definitely goes up this month to $150. life insurance is still $38.10. That gets automatically deducted. Car payment, I'm going to leave that blank. $19.99 for Netflix, $14.99 for Disney. Lightbox is $9.99. A ring is $3.99. Weight Watchers app is $22.95. Crunch Labs, I think it's $29. Yep, $29.44. Tell me in the comments if you guys have like a little subscription box and what it is for your kids, because my son really likes the Crunch Labs one from Mark Rober. And then last month I budgeted $725, but I ended up contributing $709, and I think that's because instead of doing $80 to our yearly account, I did $75. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do $709 again. And then I have a sticker down here for total potential savings. So what I might save and then what I actually save. And I think there we go. So that is all of that for our February budget setup. And this is where I track our expenses. Oh, I do have an expense to track for February already. So I had to get groceries early. So I had to do our Costco haul a little bit earlier because I didn't have any time. So we spent $914.97 via Instacart, and that was Costco. And even though I bought it in January, it's gonna start February's family grocery budget off. And so that was on Sunday the 29th or Saturday. Okay, so that is February all set up. Sinking funds. There's not really much I do, but I do a transaction log just to get a better idea of how much we're spending there. And I just want to double check that I didn't forget anything. Got a weekly check-in. And then we have our paychecks, but I do that when we get paid. So February is all set up. Thank you guys for joining me again. Check out my January results video, and please like and subscribe if this is something you guys want to see more of. As always, if you need to share it, give it a thumbs up is the greatest compliment. And thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.